Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the Adventurer's Tome Guide. I am Aegis, and today we're going to be continuing the continent of Shushire. Now, we last left off entering the Iceblood Plateau, and today we're going to continue that journey through the Iceblood Plateau, as well as a few additional zones, completing a number of timed hidden stories along the way. Now, don't worry, these timed hidden stories give you more than enough time to complete them. It's not going to be a race against the clock. It's more of just simply a relaxing, consistent journey. But in any case, let's jump right into it. So right off the bat in Iceblood here, make sure to grab hidden story number 5 on the ground. And this is part 1. That starts a 20-minute timer, but don't worry about it. We will have more than enough time to finish off the rest, even though it covers multiple zones. From here, just triport to the Grey Moon Camp. And at the Grey Moon Camp now, head out to the east. Going to be one Moko over here in the corner. There it is right there. And one more a bit to the north. Now, this zone is essentially one long, straight, but winding path. We're just going to follow it and grab everything in the zone in a very short amount of time. And the next Moko is right up here behind this tree. All right, that 20-minute timer really is nothing to worry about. We're actually coming up to hidden story number 5, part 2, just up ahead. There's going to be one final part to grab in the next zone, but we'll still have more than enough time. And here's the next part right here. All right, elite monster number 2 is just up ahead. And there it is right there. And you can mount up or just walk it, but the next Mokoko Seed is in the corner right over here. And circling up and around now, we're going to come up to Vista number 6. And that's on this little cliff ledge right here. All right, mounting up now, the next Mokoko Seed is in this corner right over here. And a few more things to grab, and we are all set with this zone as well. Just mount up and continue heading on towards the north through this winding path. And all the way up here in the corner, we're going to come up to hidden story number 1 and another Mokoko Seed. There's the Moko right there. And sticking out of the ground over here is hidden story number 1. Okay, one more elite to kill and a few more Mokos. We're just going to continue on the path. There's the next Moko right there. And elite number 15 is just up ahead. Right there. All right, next up is 3 more Mokos behind this barrier. Just kill everything around you and continue to attack the barrier until it finally breaks. And it shouldn't take very long at all. There's going to be 3 Mokoko Seeds hidden behind this barrier. Right here. Next one a little further up right here. And the last one all the way at the top over here. Okay, so we're all done with Iceblood Plateau. Now we're going to head into Icewing Heights. So just head on over to the Grey Wolves Camp Triport. Okay, first off in Icewing Heights, if you have not done another story part 1, you can get the first part of that quest chain from Archaeologist Alk right over here. If he is offering you a quest, go on ahead and do that chain all the way up until it completes, and from there you'll be ready to progress with the rest of the guide. But for those of you who have already done it, mount up and we're going to head down south and grab the first Mokoko Seed. And here it is right here. And just to the south is elite monster number 6. All right, continuing on south, 2 more Mokos in this hidden passage underneath the cliff, over this wooden bridge right here. All right, with those done, we're going to continue and head back on out. And all the way over and around, over this ice bridge right here. In the corner, investigate this corpse and complete hidden story number 5. And once you've done that, you can actually walk just on over to the other side and grab Vista number 8. And with that out of the way, there's one more Moko to grab in this section. And that's all the way up here in the north at this dead end. And it's right here on this cliff ledge. All right, you can mount up and head back down. We're going to take the pulley system down into the valley. First up, Elite 12 is right here. And we're going to mount back and head down and around. One more Moko, and if you haven't done it already, the last portion of another story number 1. Grab the Mokoko Seed right here. And the last part of another story 1 is going to be found on this yellow specter right here. You're going to kill him, and on his corpse, you're going to find an item which you use to start the last quest. So like I said, if you haven't done that already, you can do that now. Once that's done, you can triport back to the Grey Wolves camp. All right, back at the camp now, we're going to head out the western bridge this time. And elite number 5 should be just over here. There it is. And continue moving on towards the zone line. We're going to get cooking ingredient number 1. And that's in these bushes right here. Okay, triport to the Frost Breath Gorge now. And up at the gorge, we're going to make one last loop, and we will be all done with this zone as well. Past the battlefront over here, run past all the monsters. We're going to find this elite right up at the end here. And with the elite taken out, now just head on to the north. We'll take the pulley system down into this lower level. And just up ahead is the first part of Hidden Story number 6. And there it is right there. All right, and as you can see, we have a 1-hour timer on this hidden story. That's more than enough time. The next zone we're going to be going to is going to complete this hidden story. But before that, there's a couple more things we have left to do in this zone. So mount up, we'll head over the bridge and look for the last Mokoko Seed. And here it is on this cliff ledge. And once you've got the Moko here, just head over here. We're going to move on down the cliff, and there is one last thing to grab, and that is Vista number 7, right here. All right, now that you've grabbed that, head over to the Forgotten Maze. And just over here, we're going to check for our first field boss, Maneth. And if you don't see him, just kill everything around you and swap channels until you find him. And there he is right there. So let's go on ahead and kill him. Now, if you were able to find him, great, you can kill him and move on. If you're unable to find him, just come back later when you're not pressed for time because of the hidden story. You can always camp him and swap zones until you find him. He's on like a half-hour spawn timer, so it's not too bad. Now, regardless of whether or not you were able to find him, we're just going to continue on into the next zone, the Maze of Mirrors. All right, now we do need the Maze of Mirrors on both completion difficulties for the Adventurer's Tome. And there's 3 things to grab, but we're going to run through this as quickly as possible. Right here is Vista number 10. All right, and with Vista number 10 out of the way, we can speed up to our next objective, which is the second part of Hidden Story number 6. All right, and there's Hidden 6 part 2. And that refreshes our 1-hour timer, which is completely unnecessary since the third and final part is just up ahead. But let's continue to speed on through the dungeon. All right, and the last part of Hidden 6 is right here on the other side. So we are all set with the Maze of Mirrors now. If you need it for completion, go on and finish. Otherwise, just play the Song of Escape. And that concludes this portion of the Adventurer's Tome Guide. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this content, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss my regular guides and updates. And don't forget to leave a comment down below to let me know what you would like me to create a guide for next. And until tomorrow, may you all enjoy your adventures in Arkesia.